Fog and fungi spread rapidly through the island, and the campsite portal has been relocated. But unfortunately, we were too late. Ayo, I'm Auntie, and this is Stranded, an Animal Crossing challenge where I design an island in 30 real-life days while ever leaving the island. The campsite portal has been moved and is safely located on top of the mountain on the island within the island. Now, right before we moved the campsite portal, a ginormous dinosaur made its way out and onto the island with a ferocious roar screeching throughout the lands. Turns out that dinosaur is Roswell's mom. That's right. She found out what Roswell is up to, and he's so grounded. Needless to say, he won't be bothering us anytime soon. But we still have the issue of the campsite. We can't allow anyone else to abuse the poor and bring any more of their grandmothers or mothers to the island. No, there are very few people left on the island that I can trust. Everyone has had their motives. Everyone has tricked me. Everyone has used me to gain power of their own. And there's only one person left. That's right. Timbra. Timbra is totally not Willie Nelson, and that's super, super disappointing. She has done nothing. Absolutely nothing. And doing nothing is better than anything. I can trust nothing. Therefore, I can trust Timbra. So she will be watching over, making sure that no one goes near the campsite portal, that no one gets tricked by the magical card tricks that the campsite visitors seem to have to come to the island and take control. No, we must burr off this area and make sure that everyone knows this place is off limits. This is super serial business. Everyone's got to stay out. Can't control everybody. So cones, that'll let them know. That'll let them know they're not allowed around here, right? Right. It makes perfect sense. So much sense. Right? Right. Of course it does. Ego boop. And bop. Now Tom Nook temporarily let Leaf out of the basement, and I've got my hands on some tea olive plants. The natural flora of the island made to stop the mushroom from taking over the entire land. This is important. We must plant them up, as many as we can, so the mushrooms will stop spreading, right? Right. Also, I've got my hands on some flowers. This will prevent the spread of the mushrooms, I think. Probably. More than likely. Brilliant plan, Andy. Why, thank you. And that's Officer Andy to you. Alright, more flowers. Everywhere we can to stop the spread of the fungal infection. Ew, fungal infection. Yeah, fungal infection. Caution, mushrooms are we need a plan B so this never happens again. A fail-safe, if you will. No, even though the fungal infestation is visible on the surface, it does not just affect the surface dwellers. There are creatures that live under the ground that are very disappointed in this. The groundhogs have graciously offered their services in protecting the island and have agreed to my fail-safe plan. If ever the island is threatened by the abuse of the campsite portal, there will be consequences. For we intend to rig the campsite with explosives. That's right. If anyone attempts to get up onto this campsite and use its magical properties to take over the island, it'll go kablooey. So you better stay out, or else. No, I do hope that it'll never come to such thing. But with such dangers on the island, we must be prepared. So we're setting up all the oil barrels and all the explosives. And the groundhogs are using their specific skills of living underground to run all of the wires so no one gets any funny ideas. Right? Right. Floor. And floors. So we'll be burning off this area. Make sure that no one can come out from any direction. Stay out. This is a construction zone. Very dangerous. But the groundhogs are professionals, and they'll make sure that if anyone comes around here with any funny ideas,
Kaboom!
no, I know what you're thinking, but what if the groundhogs decide to use the magical portal properties for their own and summon their moms through the portal? Well, there's a failsafe for the failsafe. It's a manual detonation button. Be careful. It's very dangerous. Don't touch that. Gotta get a lot of caution signs. Make sure everyone knows it's dangerous. Well, the groundhogs are expert construction workers, tunnelers, miners, and explosive experts. And their expertise comes with a lot of heavy machinery. Constructing the land, pushing the dirt, burying the wires under the ground. They are tiny, yet fearless. They have come prepared with a bulldozer, and not just one, but two excavators. Because they mean business, boys. Business. Yeah, burr this area off. Urgh. Don't come around here, it's dangerous. There's mushrooms and stuff. Get all their equipment all, because they're professionals. Yeah, professionals. Ah, caution sign. I'll put you back. Step ladders, caution cones, wheelbarrows, and more caution signs. Oof. Ah, a little scary. Ah. Well, we must start some construction and make a safe, designated path through the construction zone. Right? Right. Exactly. So you know where to walk and you don't actually set off any of the explosives. Project failsafe. Yep, yep. 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 All the way to the bridge there. And then a little bit on this side. Like so. Scary, scary mushrooms. Scary. And then we round it off. Because even though this is Plan B construction zone, fail safe, just in case anything tries to abuse the magical portal area, does not mean it doesn't have to look good. Right? Right. Facts. There we go. Beautiful. Brr, 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 brr. A safe way through the construction zone. Oh, wait. We gotta go this way too. To this bridge. Right over here. Like so. And then we'll round it off. Just like that. No, the only thing left to do is spread around some more natural beauty so the mushrooms don't take advantage of the magical power of the island within the island so close to the campsite that also has magical power. Right? Right. And I almost forgot. This work is dangerous, and this construction site / rigged explosive failsafe plan area has gone one day without any accidents, which is pretty impressive, considering there's groundhogs putting up explosives and using every machinery, right? Right. And before we plant any more flowers and bushes, I up the super pour of the clear decal. No, I put a giant X in it because I can't remember where I put it. But with one swoop, I can change this into a clear decal and nothing will grow where it is. Yeah, perfect. Gotta do this. Alright, everything is protected. Time to plant some flowers. Wilson, what do you got for me, bud? Looks like we got a couple tea olive starts, sugarcane, hyacinths, cosmos. Alright, it's looking good. Let's get started. Just gonna plant them as willy-nilly as possible. Make it look all beautiful. All along the river sides and along the cliffs. Add some sugarcane. Make it look all weedy and amazing. Okay, I think that is all of the weeds and flowers that I currently have. But also have some wall log benches. Oof. Make the place look all natural and stuff. Yeah, natural and stuff. Ward off the mushrooms. Stay away. And one right there. This is gonna be amazing. And the mushrooms are just gonna like get out of here and stop bothering me. Right? I think so. Okay, put a workbench there. Oh yeah. They're working hard. No. To see if our explosive situation is working and the failsafe is working and everything is good and nothing will go awry, the groundhogs need time. But I am a time traveler. Therefore, we're going to go into the future. Oh, too far into the future. Ugh, what have I done? The fog is back. That can only mean one thing. The mushrooms have taken over the island, but at least our magical campsite portal is protected and nothing will get there, and Timra will totally be good, and The grown-dogs are totally ready to give their lives. Please do not explode the island. I will deal with the mushroom problem. I promise. I know that the mushrooms live deep underground and everything is all terribly mushroomy and stuff. But it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Or when we get off the island, you guys can totally come with us. This is a fail-safe, okay? It's not really an option. Do not touch that button. No one touch that button. Don't do it. Okay. This problem is totally dealt with. Scary campsite Pearl. Now, if we can't figure out how to deal with this mushroom problem and the air continues to be absolutely impossible to breathe, we need the intel from Tom Nook on how to get off the island. The bolts aren't going to work. He's put an entire fence around the island and no ships can come in and out. And there is no more plane because the evil bunny rabbit absolutely exploded it. And Kat is trying to do her best, but the island is cruel and does not send useful things. But I know it in my arts of arts. The Tom Nook knows exactly how to get on and off the island. His trust in me must have grown. Besides, I'm a police officer and all. Therefore, I have some sort of authority or something, right? And I deserve to know the evacuation procedures of the island. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Tom Nook, I am a police officer. May I speak to you? Thank you. I'm sorry about the interruption. Andy, hello. Oh, no, I'm a police officer. And, I was wondering if you could share the island's evacuation plans with me for the safety of the people. Because as a police officer, it is my responsibility to, know the evacuation plans in order to get off the island. Oh, you know it's me? You were never fooled to begin with? You saw through all my disguises? You were just using me so I would finish construction on the town? You're never gonna tell me how to get off the island? Okay, that's not cool. I thought my disguises were amazing. Don't wave pleasantly at me. I'm mad. I literally have a mustache. A mustache. Best disguise ever. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow's episode is up. It'll be on the screen right now for you. And I will see you then. Cheers. May as well collect pumpkins and sell them for money. Tom loves money. Gotta pay off my home loan. Ridiculous. Now how am I supposed to get off the island?